Hey, how's it going? Domestic Fox here, and I'm coming at you to talk about you guessed it, the new CRKT CEO with shred carbon fiber. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And you probably knew this video was coming because I talk about the CEO a lot. It's one of my favorite knife designs made by Richard Rogers. And yeah, very cool. It has these bronzed liners, which is actually really cool. It contrasts well with the black. Bronze, black. Looks really cool. Now let's get some specs out of the way. It has a D2 steel blade with a black stonewash flat ground. Very thin behind the edge. And the edge runs pretty much all the way down the blade. So you get a lot of cutting edge for blade ratio, which is really cool. It has a 3.10 inch blade with a 4.44 inch handle, and it is 7.54 inches overall. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Give you a little size comparison right here. Let me get these guys out of the way. Scoot over, CEO family. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. CEO, size comparison. Coming right up. Did that for a little bit of background, but it ended up hurting me in the long run. There we go. Okay, let's do something that everybody knows. Para 3. So it is longer than the Para 3. If I can get these guys to stand up. There we go. So running around there, just a tad bit longer. Stock, very thin, as you can see, compared to the Para. Very thin. And you know what? Let's do a size comparison with, one of the most EDC friendly knives out there. Just perfect size comparison. Cold Steel Espada. Yeah, with its. This knife is basically the size of its blade. Overall blade. So yeah. Size comparison, and let's do. Oh, almost forgot. This also weighs 2.14 ounces, which is actually kind of funny because it's about 0.04 ounces heavier than the original version. So this guy's 2.10 ounces. This guy's 2.14 ounces, which I find kind of funny because it's marginal. Now let's do a sharpness test. Out of the box. Yeah, I'll say that's pretty sharp. Very stabby blade. Cuts pretty well. So, all in all, just a very nice, sleek, small. You know it by now. Everyone's got to know the CEO. Very popular. Now, there's one topic I wanted to talk about. A guy made it. One of my comments made me really think about price point on the CEO. This guy will run you $99.95. So, yeah, it's about $100 knife right here for D2 steel shred carbon fiber, which I don't know much about shred carbon fiber. If it really ups, per manufacturing, costs and whatnot. So, just let me know if you know more about carbon fiber, because this guy right here, he's about, I think he was like $39.99 or $39.95. So let's just say $40. $40 for this little guy. And this is 8 CR13 MOV. I'm like, really? And GRF, I think GRFN scales, I believe these were. I'm like, $40 for that I'm not sure. You know, it's like, I mean, I never really had a problem with 8CR13 MOV. It's just it's a steel made in China, and it's, you know, it's there's better steels out there. So it just seems, you know, $40 for something so thin. So I'm just like, and it's also, you know, these are made in China, both of these. So $100. And this guy right here, this is blue micarta with S35VN steel. This guy will run you about approximately, don't take my word for it, but I think it was $135. $135. So I know that's a premium steel and premium materials, micarta and whatnot. I mean, this guy right here, the original green one, I still need to get this guy fixed because the detent is complete garbage, and I got it out of the box that way. This guy has a D2 blade as well, in green micarta scales, and this will run you about $60. So, well, on Blade HQ, these are all Blade HQ prices, so, you know, approximately more, give or take, depending on where you're buying it from. But it's like, this is like double the price of this guy. So, you know, for value purposes, I'm not sure if that's like the proper price, because you can get a Wee Banter, which has S35V and steel, G10 scales, but it's like $108, somewhere around there. So you get the same amount of steel, and you may not get as much cutting length. Let's see, size comparison. Yeah, I mean, this is just like maybe barely that much longer. So, and I mean, you get more mass up here to cut with. So it would be a little bit more, you know, it has a thicker stock and everything. It has to me better ergos than the CEO, as much as I love the CEO, but it is, you know, thin. So it will, you know, you have to hold it really tight, where this one kind of, you know, you can wrap your hand around it and get all your fingers on it. And I have fairly small hands, but yeah, so I think, I mean, this would be a much more EDC friendly knife, in my opinion, just for your day-to-day tasks, and it comes in roughly $30 less, and you get the same steel. So does micarta really bump up the price that much than G10? I mean, probably, because I know this stuff is toxic to work with. So, I mean, it is a high-end steel. It's just kind of an interesting topic, and I want to know, you know, your guys' opinion on that, on the CEO. I mean, it is quite a high price, since, I mean, the knife is manufactured in China. But, I mean, you can't really say that these days, because there are very good Chinese companies these days. I mean, take Wii, for instance. So, yeah, can't really say that. Just saying, you know, the cost on there is different. But, I mean, D2 steel is really good, but I know it's not a high-end steel. So it just seems kind of an interesting topic to have a discussion about, is price point on the CEO. Maybe we're paying for the exclusivity of it, because it is Blade HQ exclusive, some of these are. So that could be maybe the reason. Who knows? But otherwise, I ain't going to stop buying them. I love the CEO a lot. So I'm just going to keep buying them. But, you know, just put your thoughts in the comment. What do you think on the price point on the CEO? Do you think it's a little overpriced, or do you think it's about right for the materials? Yeah, I'm also going to show you a little cool thing that I discovered, that this thing looks really cool when you shine the light on it. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, I think that wraps up this video. So, give me your thoughts on the CEO. Do you love it as much as I do? What do you think about the price? Do you have any of the CEOs? Do you want to see a natural G10 version of them? Because I do. And also, titanium would be pretty sick. Just never stop making the CEO. CRKT, never stop. Make more versions. Ooh, you know, that would be really cool. Different blade shapes. Warncliffe. Maybe Tanto. Clip point. Spear point would be really cool. Yeah, just keep making different versions. That would be sick. Alright. Well, that ends this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this informative, fun, and just, yeah, I appreciate you watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.